everybody, my name's Kaya and welcome to a really exciting video about Ark Ascended. We have a whole roadmap, a brand new one, the Scorched Earth release date, animated series, Cryopods coming in really soon, and much more. So hang around for this video. I got a lot of news to quick fire at you. So we'll start off with the first one. Cryopods are coming in December, in 2 weeks' time. Which is really exciting because they addressed that, you know, they need cryopods. It's not helping with server and, you know, dino slots and all that. Plus, let's go over the next big news and the next upcoming. March 2024. I nailed it for Scorched Earth. That was my guess. And it is coming out on March. So that's when we get Scorched Earth. That's when the next map releases, maybe. And they have announced some things about the Faso, which we'll get to hear about in just a second. So exciting, by the way. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I can't believe it. I'm so excited for, like, Scorched Earth and all that. Plus, they're bringing out these new things called adventure packs. Now, I thought we might get a little something new that you'd have to pay for when it came to Ascended. And these are going to be their brand new kind of paid-for items when it comes to Ascended that are coming with every single DLC in the future. There is one confirmed to be coming out with Scorched Earth, and this is called the Frontier Adventure Pack. It comes with trains, train tracks, wagons, new creature, outfits, and bar games. And this is, to disclaim this, a paid pack. This will be an extra purchase you can buy with Scorched Earth. Just to get that crystal clear. But anyway, let's hear what they had to say about the Faso, and then we'll have a little listen about the rest of the news that they brought with this Scorched Earth expansion.
You guys have heard a little bit about some of these abilities. Jeremy will talk about them more in detail, but just in general, we wanted a creature for Scorched Earth that really kind of lived in the environment, lived in the map. You know, Scorched Earth doesn't have any real water to speak of, and there's a lot of dunes out there, and we always kind of felt like there was a sort of a missing land element to the traversal. And, you know, this creature having this ability to swim through the dunes, being sort of like a sand shark, was really something that appealed to us. So we took that approach and really narrowed down on like what could make this creature unique, not just for Scorched. You know, you can use these abilities on other maps where appropriate and whatnot, but for Scorched Earth, you can see we're really taken to the environment where this creature lives, and including stuff like the taming and how the taming works. You know, it's not just a passive tame or just a beat down tame. You really got to get on there and steer him around into rocks and obstacles and stuff to try to torpor him, really kind of wrangle these creatures. But once you get them, you really are sort of got a new unique type of tame that we haven't really had in the game before, and really making some of those traversal over the big dry deserts of Scorch feel a little bit more like a big sand ocean that you can get around in. Jeremy, you got some other stuff you want to say about this guy?
Yeah, to be clear, it's not going to be underground typically when you're just encountering it in the wild. So it'll add a little bit of more life to the boring dunes surrounding the map, since obviously the sandworms are not very visual until you encounter them. So this will add a bit more kind of ambiance to those portions of the map. And it's got some pretty unique abilities. It can basically, when you're riding it, it can go underground. That enables faster traversal, but it can also be used for a maelstrom attack, which essentially lets you create kind of a DOT magnetized area where the longer you keep things in that DOT, the more damage they take.
That's so cool.
It goes faster and faster, basically like a sand whirlpool. It makes a ton of physical sense, no doubt. And it also can like shoot debris with a tail whip that hits things in kind of a conical AoE, and it also has a kind of a return spike damage that corrodes armor. So it's pretty mean. You know, very much kind of a combat traversal creature tuned to what we think the map is about, and you know, it'd be pretty cool to see those guys hanging out among the dunes. I don't think they're going to be like everywhere. Or how to put it? I don't think they're going to be super duper common. So when you find one, it'll probably be pretty fun to more special to find one, but it'll definitely be visible and not hidden in the way that the sandworms are. So that's one of them. And
it sounds so cool. It looks like a lizard horse thing in the background. Let me know what you guys think it looks like. It almost looks like something Monster Hunter worldy, kind of, to me, at least, looking at the one in the background. This creature looks stunning. I'm really excited for the Faso. Really curious on what the creature's going to be that comes in this Frontier pack as well. Which, speaking about the Frontier pack, which we spoke about just before that little snippet, let's hear about that, shall we?
There'll be optional additional expansion packs alongside those that you can purchase. And these optional packs will add a bunch of additional content into the game that are not essential, but kind of maybe enhance the experience, add a bit more gameplay variety in certain ways that the original did not have. For example, and each one of the map releases will have one of these sibling expansion packs associated with them. We're calling the first, generally they're going to be called adventure packs, and the first one is going to be called the Frontier Adventure Pack. That'll come out alongside Scorched. And so here's some of the things that will be in the Frontier Adventure Pack. We're adding trains, locomotives, train tracks, and so forth, and they're fully customizable. You can basically build on them and structuralize them as you wish. And we're also adding shovels to bury and uncover treasure, dynamite, bar games, frontier structure, tile set, skin. This is actually a new system to skin existing structures to change how they look for different themes. Wagons, bunch of new character cosmetics, a new to-be-revealed creature that will be associated specifically with this new adventure pack, and other things. I'm going to give you the first look at the cowboy and cowgirl costume.
Next biggest exciting news, at least to me, when it comes to this whole thing, is their brand new roadmap. Now, I'm just going to tell you the brand new roadmap because when he was speaking about it in stream, it was like... It sounded like an auditioner telling you the, 112, 130, blah, 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 he's trying to sell something at an auction or something. That's what it sounded like to me. Thankfully, recorded it so I could play it back and listen to it, but we'll go over it slower, okay? So, 2024, March, we'll be getting Scorched Earth. In May, we will be getting The Center. In July, we will be getting Aberration. In September, we'll be getting Ragnarok. In October, we'll be getting Extinction. In November, we get a surprise map, which they disclaimed and didn't say anything about. So we'll be finding about what that's going to be when it comes closer to the time, I imagine. In December, Valgiro. And then we move on to 2025. In February, Genesis 1. In April, Crystal Isles. In May, Genesis 2. In August, Lost Island. In October, Fjordur. And then forth from there, we'll be getting new expansions after that on Ark Ascended that we can look forward to and really excited for. Not only that, Survival of the Fittest news, that is actually coming really soon, December 20th, just in time for Crimbo. Yes, we're going to have some Christmas fighting and stuff like that. It's going to be awesome. Apparently it works very similar to how Ace works with Survival of the Fittest, so probably just the upgraded graphics and stuff for the island and all that jazz. They have also said for this one, the source will be provided to the modding community, and that is a game changer for me because I'm not always the biggest on Survival of the Fittest, but if you get it in a modder's hands and they tweak it a bit and do some awesome kind of game modes like tower defense and stuff like that, I could see it being a lot of fun if they did all that kind of stuff to it, and it could provide for a very interesting idea that you could do with people. So I'm looking forward to the modding side of that, to see how creative people get and how awesome that is going to be. They will also be playing it later in Extra Life events, so you'll be able to see the actual updated version of SOTF in, well, the stream, so we'll be able to see that later on. Also, animated series. They have confirmed that is coming out in 2024. They're still working hard on it. They have a couple of episodes out and ready to go. They just need to put it on a platform. And that is the news for that, all wrapped up in a tight little bun. Something else to add on about Survival of the Fittest, that is December 20th for all platforms, so not just PC, it will be Xbox and PlayStation as well. Anyways, that is the meat and vegetables of this little update from the stream. I hope you enjoyed it in a more tied up form either way. Thank you for watching. If you guys could subscribe to the channel, it'd really help, and you're going to be getting the hottest updates very, very soon, hopefully on the channel as I follow along on this awesome event right here today. So yeah, make sure you do that, like the video, get YouTube out there, you know, in the algorithm more. If you can do that, that will help me loads, and I thank you a lot for that. But either way, thank you for watching, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!